Alright, this is Diana Banks' property, a bi-weekly maintenance, August 8th. So we are currently sweeping up what we've blown out and weeded, raked, fluffed this bed. Diana knows that these aren't doing so hot. It's on her radar. She would like something different here and will likely be emailing you shortly. Up here, still kind of minding this gap area of lack of growth where all of the leaves have turned crispy and dried off, but otherwise weeded, raked, and fluffed. Deadheaded here. This is looking wonderful. Lots of debris was removed from within. Nice deep rake as well. Not too many weeds. Looking pretty healthy. Clean line. More pruning. The roses still pushing. Weeding, raking, fluffing all the way in here. A little bit of dead was cut out back there. As you can see, some areas still kind of crispy, but otherwise healthy. Weeded, raked, fluffed, and removed dead leaves from both the lilies and the underneath the Oregon grape. Back here looking pretty nice. However, this one, rose bush, all of a sudden is starting to kick the bucket. Which is a little strange because all the others are fine, and just 2 weeks ago this one was looking pretty fine. So something might have happened, or we're just gonna keep an eye on that, not do anything too drastic. Lots of roses were deadheaded and pruned back, so still pushing a lot more though. Many buds, and also weeded, raked, fluffed. Some roses still hanging on. Got back in here as well. Took out some super crispy parts of that bleeding heart. Identified the hibiscus, which is going to do wonderful things for us shortly in the next couple weeks. Weeded, raked, fluffed. Just fluffed back here and raked out debris. It's still looking pretty all right after removing that big dead chunk. Just a couple of bits were pruned back here as well. Trimmed these bushes, 1, 2, 3, 4, all nice and conical, kind of fluffy cones as they are. We are noticing lots of snail, or we believe these are from snails. Not sure what gets just the edge, but it's really kind of apparent here, and it's also quite obvious on one of the roses in the bed over here. Yep, weeded, raked, fluffed. Kind of dug this out and put it back in properly. I think this was removed from Diana's husband from one of the planters a while ago and just kind of sat there. Today, finally having the extra help, was able to pop that in. Tried to get to most of the property. I think we did. The planters are looking phenomenal. They've been super well watered and irrigated, and actually had to trim back some of these lovely lime green guys. But lots of growth. And then to the left bed, some long guys popping up, but cleaning up the line, weeding, raking, fluffing, getting all the debris out from underneath here. These roses just still stunning, and lots more to come. Back here as well, these were pretty much done last time, but they've started a new round. Same here. Took out some of the dead areas, definitely lots of dead raspberry branches, and weeded and raked this line just to give it more definition, but that's all I really did back here, besides take out some yarrow that was spilling way over. Blew all of this out too, and did the classic raking and fluffing of the back area. Nice and fluffy soil, ready to go whenever there's anything to do back here in the fall. Diana is getting excited for any kind of new installation, especially up front. Lots of mushrooms in this garden bed, especially underneath the leaves that were underneath these plants. So it just kind of popped right out. Took back some of the ivy, or this vine that's growing. It's not ivy quite, but still raking and fluffing soil. And Maddie got in and removed the vine that was growing into the grass. Quite a bit of it, even the actual ivy was growing into the grass. And removing lots of dead